Hello everyone, I am Divarani Babar, working as an assistant professor at AISSMS IOIT Pune. Today in this lecture, we will discuss inclusion and equality. First, we will discuss what is inclusion. Let A and B are two sets. If every element of set A is an element of a B, then A is called as a subset of B or A is said to be included in B. In other words, we can say A is a subset of a B or B is a superset of A. Please note that this is a symbol used to represent subset and this is the symbol used to represent superset. Now, consider one example. Set A contains elements 1, comma 2, comma 3 and set B contains elements 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5. Now, here A is a subset of a set B, but B is a superset of A. That means B is not a subset of A here. One important note is that A is a subset of B if and only if the quantifications for all values of x belongs to A implies x belongs to B is true. Now why this is the important? Let's take one more example. Set A contains 1, comma 2, set B contains 1, comma 3, comma 5. Now consider all the elements from the set A. Now, first element is 1. 1 is the element from the set A. 1 is the element from set B. Now, second element from the set A is 2. 2 is the element of a set A, but 2 is not element of the set B. So, x belongs to A implies x belongs to B is not true for all elements of a set A here. Now, there are some important properties of set inclusion. First one is reflexivity. Reflexivity means what? A is a subset of A. For example, set A contains three elements 1, comma 2, comma 3. It is true that A is a itself subset of A. Second property is transitivity. That means A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C. Then A is a subset of C. Consider one example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. B is equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 5 and C is equal to 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 5, comma 7. Now here it is clear that A is a subset of B, B is a subset of a C, then A is a subset of a C. So, according to these properties, set inclusion is both reflexive and transitive. Next point is equality. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. When we can say A is equal to B, if A is a subset of a B and B is a subset of a A, or we can say A is equal to B, then for all values of x belongs to A, x belongs to B. Consider one example. Set A contains three elements 1, comma 2, comma 4. Set B contains four elements 1, comma 2, comma 2, comma 4. Now, see here set A is exactly equal to set B because elements present in the set A are 1, 2 and 4 and elements present in the set B are 1, 2, 2, 4. That means the elements present in set A and B are the same. So we can say two sets are equal. Consider second example now. Set A contains one element that is 1, comma 2 and second element is 3. Set B contains three elements 1, 2, 3. But here A is not equal to B because 1 comma 2 element only present in the set A, not in the set B. Now here are the some important properties. First one is reflexive. A is equal to A. Symmetric means A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. Transitive means A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then A is equal to C. So, equality of sets is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. Now, proper set. A set A is said to be a proper subset of a B if A is a subset of a B and A is not equal to B. Now see here, proper subset is represented by this symbol. A is the proper subset of B. Now what is the definition here? When A is a proper subset of a B, A is a subset of a B and A is not equal to B. Then we can say that A is a proper subset of a B. Consider one example here. Set A contains 3 elements 1, comma 2, comma 4. Set B contains 4 elements 1, comma 2, comma 4, comma 5. Now here, first condition is what? We have to check that A is a subset of B. Yes, all elements present in the set A are also present in the set B. So we can say A is a subset of B. Second condition is what? A is not equal to B. Yes, A is not equal to B because 5 is the element which is only present in the set B, not in the set A. So we can say A is a proper subset of a B. Now, one important property is there, that is transitivity. A is a proper subset of a B and B is a proper subset of a C, then A is a proper subset of a C. So, here proper subset is not reflexive, it is transitive. Thank you.